Bang! Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News, your daily cryptocurrency and blockchain aggregate news show on YouTube. Look, there's going to be swearing, smoking, and drinking on here. If you don't like those things, leave now, because here I come in 3, 2, 1. Bang! Hello, everybody. Welcome. My name is Shamar Clark. Welcome to Cryptocurrency Blockchain News. Bang! We have a great show for you today. Now, brothers. Yes, we got a great show for you today. Yes, we're going to start out with a little bit of crypto talk. VeChain. Bang, bang. VeChain is going to use, I don't know, this Amazon cloud thing or something. So we're going to talk about that. Bang. And it's sort of like, you know, that with the thing we read yesterday, Baidu, right? The Chinese giant, and Tron is using it, right? So, all right, we're just going to read that. Anyways, another notch in the belt for VeChain really is why that comes up. Now, we're going to talk about the Nasdaq, the new Bitcoin index, Bitcoin and Ethereum index, and why they're important, all right? So we're going to explain them and talk to you why that's important. Yes, that's what we're going to do about that. Then we are going to talk about, what I promised about, ErisX, the ETF. We're going to talk about that. Sorry, not the ETF. My bad. Actually, there's something going on my screen over here. That's why I was distracted. Sorry. But their argument for an ETF, an Ethereum, some Ethereum futures. And so just kind of what I want to, why I bring that up is just that it was like what I was showing you, Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum. Those are the ones right now, at least here in America, they're regulated and good to go. And so we're going to just discuss that, and we'll get into the ramifications of that when we get there. All right, brothers. Bang. Let's do how we do. Bang. Yes. And that's refresh. What? Oh, we got to get the numbers. Bang. Then we refresh. Oh, my computer's playing games. I hope it refreshes quickly here. Shit. I knew I shouldn't have refreshed it. Weird stuff is going on with this machine right now. Fuck. Oh, there we go. All right, brothers. Look. Top 10 of the day. We've got the usual suspects. Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, EOS, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, Tether, Stellar, Tron, Binance. Oh, and Binance Coin. Bang. Yes, there's our top 10. Movements of the day. Not much going on. We've got, Bitcoin up 0.64. And we got Ethereum down 2. So it's looking like single digits up to single digits down, brothers. Single digits up to single digits down. Oh, who's that? Oh, Binance Coin, 16%. All right. Single digits up to single digits down. Single digits up to single digits down. Okay. So let's see who made money today. Oh, sorry, my bad. Let's see what's on sale today. First of all, let's see if you got something in there you want to get your hands on. Yes, get your greedy little hands on. All right, let's check it out, brothers. Bang. No, not a sale. All right, then. Top 10 losers of the day. Odom, Pundix, Linkkey, Chainlink, Eternity, Aeon, Project Pay, Zilliqa, Ethereum Classic, and Bytem. All right, let's see who made money today. Bang. All right. Top 10 earners of the day. Storage, Binance Coin, Maker, Komodo, Theta, Sentiment, Network, I'm assuming the net something. MadeSafe Coin, Quant, Factum, and Wax. All right, let's look at the total. Market cap, bang, 133, nice and healthy. Oh, and look at that healthy volume today, brothers. Bang, with 29 million up in this bitch. Bang, that's how you do it. Let's just round that up to 30, 29.9. Let's round it to 30. Bang. Yes, brothers. We showed you about the whales yesterday. Hold on, let's look at the whales. Yes, where were they from? Yes, Indonesian whales. Remember those guys yesterday? Yes. Yes, here they come, brothers. Damn, look at those volumes. Remember, not all last year, but remember from about, August till just the end of January just now? Like, remember our volumes were like, 14,000, 16,000, right? Sorry, not billion, 14 billion, 16 billion, right? Look, 29 billion. Looking nice, brothers. Now, I want to bring this up real quick. Holy. Fucking Hurricane Master showed me this on Twitter today. Another derivatives thing, perpetual contract, 100 times leverage, blah, blah, let me calm down. 100 times leverage, perpetual contract, Nasdaq, ex New York Stock Exchange. I'm thinking this is going to be allowed to be used here in America. Beta launch early 2019. Yes, brothers. Look, bang. Look what they say. Bang. Wall Street tech. Bang. 100%. Oh my gosh, brothers. 100 times leverage. Man, I've told you about leverage. Holy crap. So, perpetual contracts for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP, baby. Bang. Military grade security. And then the rest of the sunshine. All right. So, I just bring that up. It's called, what's it called? Interdax. Check it out. Look it up. Don't worry. You know I'm going to keep you posted. Holy, I'm going to keep you posted. If I get my hands on this. Oh, so look. Remember the OKX thing? It sounds sort of the same thing. It sounds like the same thing. And you know what? I'm going to tell you the truth. Actually, I read about another exchange coming out doing 50 times leverage perpetual futures yesterday. But they're going to test it first. So I didn't report on it because I don't want to get everyone excited just for nothing. Oh my gosh, if this thing works out. Here in America, brothers. Look, my American brothers. Holy. Get ready. If they give us 100 times leverage, perpetual swaps here, that's a game changer. I told you guys, that's the difference between your account making 1 million and 10. 100 times leverage. You know what leverage is? If you're new here, leverage means I'm a Forex trader, okay? I trade leverage. That's how I live. I trade with 50 to 1 leverage. So I control 50 times more than what I really put in. Yeah, and you make the money off of it. I mean, but also if it goes against you, you lose the money. You know what I mean? So it works both ways. It's a deadly beast. It's a deadly beast, you know? But bang, when it's going your way, you make so much money. 100 times leverage? Please, let's go. All right. So I just want to show you guys that. Want that just to get in your head? It's not a story. This doesn't count towards the stories. Interdax, brothers. Look it up and just get on it. It's going to launch early 2019. So get that bookmarked in your browser. Check back later. Oh, don't worry. I'll be telling you when that motherfucker comes out. Bang! Yep. So thank you, Hurricane Master, for showing me that. All right, let's get to our stories. Bang! VeChain. Yes, brothers, you know we're a big fan of VeChain around these parts. Look, it's going to get you rich. That's all there is to it. Too many partnerships. Too small of a market cap. Look. It's going to get you rich. And here comes some new shit. Look at this. VeChain blockchain deployment for enterprises. Now possible with Amazon Web Services. Yo. And they're not playing games. I mean, it sounds like your grandmother could do this. They're talking about one click. Bang. There you go. There's your blockchain. All right. So let's check this out. Let us check this out. Oops. All right. Blockchain-based supply chain management project, VeChain, took to Medium on February 18, 2019. Where'd I get fucking Friday from? On February 18, 2019 to announce the launch of their one-click solution. One click into Amazon Web Services cloud platform, which will enable an array of enterprises to deploy quick, transparent, and compliant blockchain applications. Bang! One click shit. So, VeChain is one of the leading blockchain products with actual real-life use cases. That's what I keep pointing out to you people. Yeah, it's used today in the real world right now. There's a guy in China on a dock in eastern China right now using VeChain Thor to send millions of dollars of goods. You see what I'm saying? It's not a white paper. It ain't a mainnet. It's being used. Okay, I want you guys to get that. Real life use cases of the emerging tech in the world of supply chain management. A number of use cases have already come to surface with promising results, which are a testimony to the project's vision. Exactly. They do a whole bunch of shit, right? They're doing the Internet of Things thing. We talked about the Internet of Things the other day, the smart city stuff. Remember we read about that fucking trash can that talked to the person. It talked to the city. It reported if the garbage man came and took the garbage. Right. Yo, this shit will rat you out if you don't take out the garbage, buddy. It'll tell on you. So look. Yeah. Oh, yes, brothers. We're nice tonight. We're nice. So, guys, VeChain's blockchain. Oh, and this is it. So now they're going to do blockchain as a service. Offering was initially launched in the year 2016. The solution is an amalgamation of technologies old and new, including NFC chips, RFID chips, blockchain technology, cryptography, identity verification system, Internet of Things. Bang, I love that shit. And I think they meant to say cloud computing solutions and other traditional IT mechanisms to offer a comprehensive blockchain solution to the interested parties. Yeah, man, holy, I didn't know they did all this stuff. Because, well, first of all, for the Internet of, I mean, I know about the Internet, so let me just say this. Yeah, the Internet of Things, right? Like, VeChain and IOTA, they're going to do a lot of Internet of Things stuff. Well, you have to have the company that comes out with that device has to put your thing in it. That's why people were saying, like, back in 2017, they were sort of like, well, we don't know if this IOTA thing is going to work because companies have to buy something. They have to, I don't know if it's a chip or a line of code you got to put in or whatever to make your thing be IOTA ready. And the same with VeChain. You actually have to, you know, like I said, it's either a chip or some sort of code you got to put in it extra. And people were saying, well, the companies aren't going to want to do that. Yeah, well, how's your fucking Internet of Things going to talk then? How's that device going to talk with anything if it doesn't have the protocol inside already, right? So it was a stupid argument, but for a while there, it was kind of like, don't know if this is going to work. And that's what they were saying about IOTA, and that's what they were saying about VeChain too. But yeah, well, if you have an Internet of Things device, it has to be able to talk, so you got to put it in there, buddy, no matter what. So look. Oh, and what I want to say about a VeChain, remember that video I put up? I think it was last week, right? One of the brothers gave it to me, and I pinned it to the comments. And did you notice really at the very end how it showed you? It said VeChain has its own hardware. They make hardware, right? It was just a small little thing. Like, it was just a quick, because remember, it was talking about smart cities. So it wasn't, at the very end of the video, and they showed you those hardware devices that VeChain has already made. They have a hardware too. It's not just a blockchain, and software. They have hardware too. All right, well, there we go. The platform's clientele ranges across industries, including supply chains, finance, medical, automobile, and food, among other things. Some of the most prominent clients of the project include the likes of BMW. Bang! Oh, so they did get the BMW contract. Yo, remember I told you guys that story? I went to their Twitter thing, and all the VeChain people were yelling at they were yelling at the CEO. Did we get the, I guess he didn't announce whether they got the partnership or not. And everyone was like, did we get the partnership or not? Why aren't you telling anything? We need an AMA. Now we demand answers. That CEO took some abuse. Anyways. BYD Auto, you know what BYD is. It's the biggest electric car company in where? Bang! China. Yes, brothers. China. China is going to use VeChain exclusively for their electric cars, and they're going to have autonomous cars that drive themselves. Bang! Yes, VeChain is going to be in it. That's down the road, though. But this year, what are they doing with them? They're going to be in it, but, people are still going to drive the cars. They're not going to be autonomous yet. Bright Food, bang, DB Schenker. I think that's the second biggest shipping company in the world, if I'm correct, after Maersk. And DIG, bang! With the launch of VeChain's one-click BaaS solution, blockchain as a service solution, on the AWS Cloud Formation platform, customers will be able to deploy in one click the BaaS solution, blockchain as a service solution, doing away with the need for time-consuming manual deployment prevalent in the emerging industry. So I guess you don't need some code monkeys. You can just click something. So according to the official blog post, VeChain is mulling adopting the Amazon Elastic Compute Cloud, Amazon EC2, to deploy the VeChain Thor mainnet to allow data uploading and smart contract deployment. Bang! All right. Amazon Relational Database Service. I'm not going to read all this techie. And the Amazon EC2 Elastic Load Balancing and Amazon CloudFront. Bang! So, as for compliance and regulations, VeChain trumps its competitors. Regulated, baby. Ready to go. Ready to be bought. Ready to be invested in. Trumps its competitors thanks to its partnership with DNVGL. That's the thing where the DNVGL thing, I believe, that's the thing where they're verifying that something is a legitimate, a legitimate bottle of wine or a legitimate, whatever, right? It's not a fugazi. I could be wrong anyway. Where the latter brings a host of compliance processes and system architecture. Exactly. They're partnered with them. DNVGL. Ready for compliance. So, VeChain hodlers. Oh, and you know me. I love me some VeChain. What? My cryptocurrency warehouse. My cryptocurrency warehouse has a whole wing. A VeChain wing of my warehouse. That's how it goes. Some of my crypto is just on shelves. And now, okay, there's my this shelf or that shelf. No. There's no shelf for my VeChain. I have a whole wing of the warehouse set up for VeChain, brothers. Bang! Oh, it's going to make you rich, guys. Holy, it's a no-brainer. It's too stupid. It's too easy. All right. Hodlers. Bang! So, oh, good. Okay, let's get serious. Bang! Yes. Why Nasdaq's Bitcoin index is a big deal. A bigger deal than most people realize. Exactly. Well, they don't fucking realize because they don't know fuck all about markets. They're a bunch of tech nerds. Thankfully, you're here with Shamari. Now, I might not be a tech nerd, but bang, bang, bang. I am a market killer. Bang! And I'm going to show you what it's all about, brothers. So, yes. So, on February 11th, the Nasdaq, the world's second largest stock exchange, launched Bitcoin and Ethereum indices to present accurate prices of the two leading crypto assets. According to cryptocurrency analyst Alex Zupsnis, the introduction of the crypto indices of Nasdaq could lead to the approval of a wide range of investment vehicles in the long term. You know about this, brothers. We've talked about it here before, all from last year. What I tell you? Price discovery. And we're going to get into it. The analyst said Nasdaq to add a Bitcoin index on its platform. Wait, the analyst said Nasdaq to add a Bitcoin on its platform. They're reading the writing on the wall and don't want to get left behind. There is no stopping this. There's no stopping the Bitcoins. Adoption happens gradually, right in front of you, until you finally pause, look around, bang, and Bitcoin is the dominant asset. Bang, I like the sounds of that. This is big news. The launch of Nasdaq crypto indices could lead to regulatory approval. Regulatory approval, brothers. Bang, price discovery. You know what we've been waiting for. You remember all last year, blam, blam, the SEC complaining. And then they got down to three things. What was it? Terrorist financing? What was the other one? Money laundering, right? And then blood clot, market manipulation, the fucking price discovery, right? Check this out. Those are the three complaints. And then what happened? We saw that, all right, they weren't really complaining about terrorist financing anymore. Problem solved. They weren't complaining about money laundering anymore. Problem solved. The last fucking problem, price discovery. How can you have it so that a tiny little market like this, only 133 billion, doesn't face market manipulation, right? That's the problem, right? You know how America is. They're not going to allow, Uncle Sam doesn't allow you to manipulate the prices on us here in America. We don't take kindly to price manipulation. So, the launch of the Nasdaq crypto index could lead to regulatory approval for crypto-based derivatives in the market, and as a direct initial effect could mean more interest from institutional traders. Of course, the fucking Nasdaq is putting it out there. Come on, it's legit, right? The feeds are going to go live by February 25th, 5 days from now, brothers. The Nasdaq is going to have Bitcoin and Ethereum data feeds. So that's amazing. So that's legitimacy. That's legitimacy. In July 2018, the Bitcoin Exchange Traded Fund ETF proposal of Tyler and Winklevoss, anyways, the Winklevoss brothers, was officially rejected. We know about all that. At the time, among other issues, the SEC named pricing of Bitcoin as the main concern, as its main concern. So let me explain to the new people. All right. I know I said I wasn't going to explain so much, but this is important. So I got to explain this one. So how it works is when you have an ETF or a futures contract, okay, it's based on the price of Bitcoin. So you have to tell if I'm the guy who's going to do the futures of the ETF, all right, well, I have to tell the SEC, okay, well, where are you going to get your price from? Right? I mean, I don't have an exchange, so where am I going to get the price from? So I tell them I'm going to get my price from so-and-so exchange or so-and-so OTC desk, blah, 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 right? And so far the SEC has been like, nah, that's not good enough because, this is only $133 billion. Yeah, that's the whole market. That's the whole thing. That's every exchange on earth is that. Yeah, well, most exchanges, they probably have a couple million on there. So it's no big deal if I go to, let's say, exchange ABC. I tell the SEC, hey, SEC, I'm gonna use exchange ABC's prices. Yeah, well, exchange ABC, yeah, maybe it only has, I don't know, fucking $10 million worth of volume a day. Yeah, well, if I'm a billionaire, I could just bring fucking $100 million there and just move the prices any way I want, right? And then go back and make money from the futures contract. So say my futures contract is up tomorrow. All right, I can just go today. Say I went long with my futures. Yeah, I could just go today. Yeah, just bully everybody in that shitty little exchange. Drive the price of the Bitcoin up on that exchange. Yeah, I cash in my futures. I made money. That's called price manipulation. Not good, not good. So that's why we have to have what's called price discovery. Everything has to have price discovery, but the SEC wants to make sure that things aren't being manipulated. In other words, so that's why the Nasdaq, this pricing, right? See how it says the pricing of Bitcoin as its main concern. Yeah, well, the Nasdaq knows about that shit. And hopefully, the SEC and everybody, all the regulators will look upon this favorably as a way that the ETFs and the futures and the whatever is coming in the future, the 401ks, the retirement funds, all that are based on Bitcoin, have a good price discovery. All right. I hope that made sense to you. But if it didn't, just go to Investopedia, Google, just search price discovery, and it'll teach you there the way you're supposed to learn it, like the textbook. All right. So the commission claimed that the risk of price manipulations, that's what I was just talking about, exists on cryptocurrency exchanges, and as such, an ETF cannot be operated based on the price of digital assets on exchanges. So the official document released by the SEC explicitly stated that small traders can sway the price of Bitcoin on exchanges, and due to the presence of overseas market, it is virtually impossible to audit all BTC transactions. This is the dilemma. It's a global market. It's a global market. Some boys can manipulate the price over in wherever. I don't know. Wherever. Well, let's pick a country. Shamari, pick a country. Kazakhstan. All right, there we go. Kazakhstan. And it affects the whole market, right? And so, shenanigans can go on other places. So this commenter expresses concerns regarding the Gemini Exchange spot price, noting that the nominal price of the shares under the proposal is supposed to be tied to the market price of Bitcoins at the Gemini Exchange, which is closely tied to the ETP proponents, the document read. So what that means is the Gemini spot price. So remember, spot price is what you and I buy at. We buy at the spot. So this is it. Right now, Bitcoin is $3,962. Yeah, that's the spot price. In other words, the price on the spot. That's what you got to pay. Me and you, that's what we got to pay. Right? When you do OTC, I can negotiate. But, you know, I mean, maybe you're rich like that. Me, not so much. So, bang, I pay spot. Right now, that's the price you got to pay. And so what they're saying is that Gemini actually gets its spot price from an ETP out there. It doesn't say which one. So that's their price discovery. All right, so that's how that works for Gemini. Not that that matters for the story, though. But so, speaking to CNBC in November of last year, SEC Chairman Jay Clayton, remember Jay Clayton? That's our boy from last year. He's the SEC Chairman. He said, look, we want a light touch. Bang! A light touch on crypto. Further emphasized that cryptocurrencies have to become free from risk of manipulation. And until the issue is addressed, an ETF will not be approved. And that's our problem. That's the problem, brothers. Right? Price discovery. So look at this. Nasdaq's Bitcoin Liquid Index, BLX, and Ethereum Liquid Index, ELX, provide a real-time spot price, or reference rate for the price of BTC and ETC in USD derived from the most liquid parts of the global market. Bang! All right. So, the indices of Nasdaq's are not concentrated in a small group of exchanges or over-the-counter exchanges. Rather, the indices take into consideration all platforms. So this is what let's just read it. All platforms process cryptocurrency trades and find a reliable spot price. Bang! Now, you understand what that means? So what we just talked about was price discovery. If I take my price, if I tell the SEC, look, I want to get my price from ABC Exchange, yeah, that's not enough. That's not enough liquidity in there. I can manipulate the price. Like I said, if that exchange only handles, I don't know, $50 million worth of shit a day, of trades a day, transactions a day, yeah, if I'm a billionaire, I can easily just bring $100 million in. I could thrash everyone. I can move the price around. So what does it say right here? Bang! Nasdaq are not concentrated in a small group of exchanges. Rather, the indices taking into consideration all platforms processing cryptocurrency trades. So basically, what this is saying is, in order for you to fuck with the price of the Nasdaq's price that they're going to give for their spot market, Nasdaq takes in every exchanges in the world. They're the Nasdaq. They're rich like that. They can do that. They take in every exchange's price in the world and aggregate it. So, in other words, if you wanted to, manipulate that price, all right, fuckstick, you got to go to every fucking exchange on earth, impossible, and manipulate it, right? All at the same time. So, I don't know, if you wanted Bitcoin to go down, short it. All right, you'd have to go on every single exchange all over earth, and at, I don't know, 3:57 p.m., boop, short it. Short all of them. And that would drive price down. Yeah, no one can do that. You know, maybe a government could do that, not one person. Not even Bill Gates could do shit like that. And so that's how they're doing it. They're taking into consideration all platforms. Yeah, all of them. So you guys get it? So you know what I mean? A rich guy can't manipulate just Binance, just Bittrex, just, whichever KuCoin. No, you'd have to manipulate all of them at once, at the same time. So BLX and ELX could serve as the base prices of Bitcoin and Ethereum for regulated investment vehicles in the long term. Exactly. Now, here's the goods. All right, let's read this. With the track record of Nasdaq in the financial sector, obviously it's in good standing, and the emergence of a wide range of cryptocurrency indices, Bitcoin ETF operators could consider utilizing several indices, including the Nasdaq BLX and ELX, to find an accurate representation of the value of leading digital assets. Bang! That's what they're saying. In other words, what that means is, with the Nasdaq aggregating all the prices from every fucking exchange, Now, if I want to have an ETF or I want to do a futures contract and I need the SEC approval, I can go to them. And when they ask me, well, where are you going to get your prices from, Shamari? I can say, look, I'm getting it from the Nasdaq. What is it called? BLX, if it's a Bitcoin futures I want to have, or ELX, if it's an Ethereum futures or ETF I want. And probably going to get approved because they take their pricing from all platforms processing cryptocurrency, everyone around the world somehow. I mean, they got money like that. I mean, you know, it is the Nasdaq. So yeah, brothers. And so that's so amazing. And so, you know, so the SEC can't deny you now. Like, if I'm using, let's go back here for a second. If I'm using the BLX or the ELX price from Nasdaq, that's every exchange in the world. If you deny me an ETF, say, well, no, there's price manipulation. Well, then you're just saying you're never going to do it because it has every exchange on earth. You know what I'm saying? We're doing price discovery. We're aggregating the price from every exchange on earth, getting our average, and that's our price discovery. So, and I hope that doesn't happen. So let me not talk about that. I hope I don't jinx anything. So, brothers, let's go. Yes, I felt like a little loud noise there. Look. All right, brothers. So most investment vehicles, oh, that was a bunch of bullshit up there. So most investment vehicles that are pending approval in the U.S. are targeted at retail investors. And for their success, large liquidity and reliable source of price is key. That's the problem. They don't mind. The SEC doesn't mind. That's why the Van Eck thing is probably going to work, and the backed thing, because those are targeted at institutional investors. The SEC, they don't protect those guys so much in that, look, you're a billionaire, motherfucker. You should already know. I mean, how'd you get those billions? So, you know, you should do your own analysis and stuff like that. It's for us regular folk. Yeah, the SEC doesn't allow, you know, these guys to sell stuff to us like that because, well, let's get real. We know these are wolves. These guys will kill their own mother for $5. They're not going to allow them, you know, to, you know, target us regular folk, right? Well, like you regular folk. I mean, I'm a market guy, so I know better. But yeah, they'll just eat your lunch. So, analysts expect Nasdaq indices to operate as the main source, and here we go, brothers. Analysts expect Nasdaq indices to operate as the main source of crypto prices throughout the years to come, opening the door for various investment tools. And there it is, brothers. What that means is, yes, I want to apply for an ETF. The SEC asked me, yo, what price discovery are you going to use? Bang, I'm going to use the Nasdaq's price discovery. I want to open a futures contract. What pricing discovery are you going to use? Bang, I'm using Nasdaq's price discovery. In the eyes of the SEC, the Nasdaq's price discovery is A-OK, spot on, proper. I mean, it's every exchange in the world. I mean, holy, you know, you can't have any more. It's impossible, right? So the 401ks are coming. Everything's coming, brothers. Yes, brothers. And so that's why so why did I bring this up? So I brought this up because I think we really do have the price discovery thing now down pat. Like we said, there were the three last things the Nasdaq was angry about. Not angry, but, you know, anti-money laundering, terrorist financing. But the main one and the big market manipulation. And I think the Nasdaq figured it out. I think they're going to be the go-to pricing discovery tool. And I think all these guys are going to just start throwing in ETF and futures contract applications to the SEC and just say, look, we're using the Nasdaq. Easy as pie, baby. Easy as pie. By the end of this year, yeah, we're going to have dozens of applications we're waiting for. I mean, and also probably a bunch approved already. Remember, it only takes 90 days for approval. Yes, brothers, you're going to be rich. Settle down. Settle down. Bang. So here's the story I told you guys that I was going to talk to you guys about yesterday. The RSX one. So, and so I bring this up in that I want to impress upon you We're still down here at the bottom. Get your large caps. Get your large caps. These are Bitcoin ETFs, Bitcoin futures that are coming out. These are going to be Ethereum futures, Ethereum ETFs that come out. Those are next. Ethereum is right behind. Remember this. I showed you. Out of all these 2,000 cryptos, 2,070, whatever the number was. All right, let's look at that number. What was it? All right. Oh, 2,071 today. All right. All of 2,071, at least here in America, only 4 are regulated. All these big institutional investors, yeah, they're not allowed to touch the rest of it. So there are 2,067 cryptos, bang, that our whales here, our institutional investors, they're not allowed to touch that yet. Not regulated yet. But we do have 4. And that's good enough to begin with. That's pathetic, but luck. It's how it goes. It's how it is. And so I want to show you guys that in that, yeah, well, Ethereum too, okay? And also it brings liquidity, so that's a good thing because the liquidity thing, that's part of the market manipulation problem, right? Yeah, there's no liquidity. You have 2,000 projects and only $133 billion? Damn. Remember that. This $133 billion, yeah, that's spread amongst 2,071 projects, man. It's pathetic, right? All right, brothers, let's go. Look. Chicago-based crypto exchange ErisX has filed a comment letter with the United States Commodity Futures Trading Commission, the CFTC, in response to the agency's request for feedback on Ethereum's mechanics and market. The letter submitted on February 15th sets forth the exchange's belief that the introduction of a regulated futures contract on Ether would have a positive impact on the growth and maturation of the market. So, what they did was, they're basically advocating directly to who? The CFTC or the SEC? Oh, to the CFTC. Oh, that's right. Ethereum's already a commodity, so yeah, they deal with CFTC guys. And they're trying to convince the CFTC that a futures contract would bring in more liquidity to the market. And that's the problem, right? That's the whole thing. We just talked about it. We just said it. I just told you, right? Price discovery. There's not enough liquidity here. And so anyone can manipulate the market. Like if I'm a billionaire, fuck, I can manipulate all this shit. Like any exchange I want, I could just go bully the traders around. Right? And, you know, the SEC is not going to let that happen to us, right? And so, and the growth or maturation, exactly. And so with more liquidity, well, now prices are fair. Things are fair. Yeah, things are fair. That's really what it boils down to. Fairness for everybody, right? As for the little guy, for us, sure, if I'm a billionaire, I could do whatever. Yeah, but come on. As reported, ErisX is a reboot of traditional futures market, Eris Exchange. Oh, okay. They used to have an exchange. And is expected to begin support for spot trading in Bitcoin. See? Oh, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. What'd I tell you? Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum, they're already commodities. Bang, bang, bang. As well as futures contracts in the second half of 2019, pending regulatory approval. Bang! So expect that, brothers. Second half. Told you. Second half. Bang, bang, bang. Here they come with Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum. Get your large caps. You notice all these big exchanges, all these big boys, those are the first ones they're offering. I know I repeat myself so much. I know. Fuck, you've told us this a million fucking times. But look, I'm going to tell you 1,000,001. They're already regulated. Bang. These billionaires, that's all the investors, all they're allowed to do is use Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum right now. And Bitcoin Cash. Bang. All right. All right. The letter argues that listing and trading Ether futures compliantly, so regulated nicely, on CFTC regulated markets is consistent with the CFTC's efforts to foster open, transparent, competitive, and financially sound derivatives trading markets, and to prohibit fraud, manipulation, and abusive practices in connection with derivatives and other products subject to the Commodity Exchange Act, the CEA. Exactly. Look. The CFTC has long determined that Bitcoin is a commodity, given that it aspires to replace sovereign currencies. Good luck with that. Rather than a security, which would bring it under the Securities and Exchange Commission. Did you guys hear that? So I want you to get that. You know, I always tell you, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, yeah, they're commodities. All right, so here you go. Here's the explanation. And I'll tell you the better explanation is, yeah, there is no motherfucking Bitcoin head office, right? It's just a bunch of people volunteering just to keep it alive. They just like it, right? They just like it. Fuck it. I want to code this stuff. I want to help make it live, right? Ethereum, the same way. There's no Ethereum headquarters. So that's why it's a commodity, you know, like gold or silver, in that, you know, there aren't any shareholders. You know, like Ripple. Yeah, there's shareholders for Ripple Labs, right? Yeah. Yeah, there are no shareholders for Bitcoin. It's just a bunch of guys doing it, right? There are no shareholders for Ethereum. It's just a bunch of guys doing it. Ah, that's how it works. Sorry, rather than security, which would bring it under the Securities and Exchange Commission. After significant debate, after significant debate, Ether 2, and this is, I told you guys, so I know you've probably been hearing me, you don't know that. Yes, I do. I'm a 19-year investor, fuckstick. I learned shit. Ether was also cleared, bang, as a commodity last June. Remember yesterday we read about Indonesia's whales, right? Coming? Why? Indonesia just said all this crypto is a commodity. Oh my gosh. The whales over there. I can guarantee, I'm going to tell you something right now. I guarantee you there are American whales, European whales running to Indonesia today. I bet you they booked flights today and are flying over to Indonesia right now, setting up hedge fund offices and getting ready to rock. I guarantee you, brothers. I'll try to find stories to prove that I'm right. But believe me, regulatory arbitrage. If you're new here, look that up. Regulatory arbitrage is, if you don't let me do what I want to do here in this jurisdiction, whatever jurisdiction I am, you know what a jurisdiction is, and whatever place I am, right? It's where you live, where you are. It's called a jurisdiction. Well, if they don't let me do whatever I want to do in this jurisdiction, all right, well, I just go to another jurisdiction that lets me do that. So here in America, if I'm a hedge fund manager and I want in on this bad, like I want in on crypto bad, and right now we're down here at the bottom, and I just heard Indonesia just said, look, everything's a commodity. Yeah. A plane ticket, you know, and a week in Indonesia, bang, I got myself a fucking hedge fund office. Remember, you can do all the hedge fund trading and that from back here in America. You don't have to stay in Indonesia. You just hire a lawyer, set up a company, bang, 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 you know, register yourself in Indonesia, and there you go. Psh, I guarantee you thousands of hedge fund guys probably ran to Indonesia this week after what I read to you yesterday. Okay, but let's stick with what we're talking about here. Yes, we're getting into the deep markets now. Now I'm showing you the deep. Look, brothers, like I showed you, I was going to go to Jamaica for that OKX fucking futures 100% leveraged open-ended futures contract. Yeah, I'm not even rich. Dudes, I don't even have $1 million. Yeah, well, if you're a billionaire and you hear stuff like Singapore, fuck yeah, you're going over there. And you want in on crypto bad? Look, I was going to go to Jamaica. Psst, what do you think billionaires are going to do? Oh, Indonesia's open for business? Bang. Yes, brothers, get ready to get rich. That's what I'm saying. Get everything. Get it. Like I said, the wife's vacation and her little kitchen renovation are going to have to wait, brothers. It's going to have to wait. And the boys, the hunting trip with the boys, look. That shit's going to have to wait, brothers. We're just getting into the meat of it now. Now we're getting into the meat. Yes. We were buying all the way down last year. Look, now the money's coming in, right? We were buying as the money was leaving, as the weekends ran. Yeah. Well, now, here comes the money. Yes, regulated. Bang! Regulated money. Institutional money now is coming in, brothers. And look. Look, if you didn't buy all the way down, I know it must have been scary for a bunch of you, you know, because we kept going lower and lower and lower and lower. But if you did do what I said, man, your warehouse should be nice. And now we're here. We're at the bottom. So if you have a nice warehouse, like I said, now is the time to stuff it. And even if you don't have a nice warehouse, even if you're just new here, look, stuff that shit. Stuff the warehouse with working goods, working product. Look. Because we're not going down anymore. We'll see. Like I said, I want to see about 2-3 weeks, and I'd like to see us bump over 4,000, consolidate there. And like I said, I really would like to see us go to 4,500 and consolidate there, to tell you the truth, like to be completely honest with you. So sort of 2 more consolidations I'd like to see as a confirmation, bang, that we're now trending up. Oh, brothers, man, here we go. Here comes the money. So in its letter, ErisX outlines the conceptual distinction between Ethereum and its predecessor. All right, fuck it. Its predecessor, noting that Ethereum built upon some of the architectural principles of Bitcoin to extend its functionality of a distributed, crypto-economically secured, blockchain-based record-keeping system to include new computational capabilities for the execution of arbitrary code. Bang! Oh, that was all techie. In its diagnosis of the current, In its diagnosis of the current state of the Ethereum market, the exchange affirms its view that a lack of regulatory clarity has prevented regulated enterprises from entering the sector. Exactly. That's what I know. Fuck, you've said this a gazillion times, Shamari. They can't come in here and buy the VeChains. They can't come in here and buy the Cardanos and the Moneros and, yes, even you Ripple lovers, without regulation. Resulting in the preponderance of unregulated or lightly regulated exchanges and brokers emerging to fill the gap, many of them offshore. Obviously, the associated risks, including price volatility and liquidity fluctuations, are therefore, bang, not unique to Ether, but may be exacerbated by the current fragmented global market structure of trading platforms and exchanges, with significantly varying degrees of regulatory oversight and operational transparency and integrity. Yeesh. That's what they're talking about, right? It's true. All these exchanges around the world, right? They all have different rules, right? Different laws, so there's no, operational integrity, I guess. It's true. Like in the Forex world, I told you guys when I first started trading Forex when I was 19 years ago, yeah, well, the internet was the Wild West and these exchanges were the Wild West. They would just straight up steal your money sometimes. And that's because they all had all these, first of all, they weren't regulated. So a motherfucker would just come up and be like, here, Forex, you'd put your money in there and he'd steal it from you. And then as countries came online, the European Union came online in 2002. So that gave us, actually, the European Union was where they were robbing everybody. And so once the European Union came online in 2002 with the euro, they regulated everything. And so that solved that problem. But you have to have transparency and integrity, man. You can't, people aren't going to do stuff when they think their money is going to get stolen. ErisX thus contends that standardized CFTC-regulated Ether products would draw broader participation from institutional actors, exactly, now that it's regulated, the big boys are going to come in, and commercial users, the mom and pop, resulting in a more robust, liquid, and resilient markets. Better risk management and more efficient, accurate, there's the word right there, price discovery. You need liquidity for price discovery. And that's why the Nasdaq's taking all the prices. Bang, going to discover it through them. Need liquidity. As reported, ErisX has this month appointed 3 veterans from, what's this say? From Barclays, YouTube, and the Chicago Board of Options Exchange to fill executive roles. So they're hiring people. They got a guy from Barclays, YouTube, and the CBOE to fill executive roles, having announced the appointment of Consensus Joseph Lubin to its board of directors in January. All right. So it shows you they mean business. They're going on a hiring spree. And it looks like they're hiring big guns. Wow. I don't know about that YouTube hire, but the Barclays and the Chicago Board of Exchange hires, bang. Yes, brother. So look, brothers, bang. That's what I want to show you. Ethereum, guys, if you can't afford the fucking Bitcoins, all right, fucking get those Ethereums. Those are going to be next in line. Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum. Those are already regulated. Bang, they're commodities. Bang. And they're coming first. And they're going to hit hard. They're going to be hit nice. Fuck, your rate of return on them are going to be sweet. Yes, brothers. All right, brothers. So, that's that. Let's get you back to your wives and lives. Bang. Yeah, right. What do we got? Bang, Crypto Bridgie. See you, girl. Bang. Yes. Airdrop 2410. See you, brother. Bang. And thank you, Airdrop 2410 Hurricane Master, for giving us this. Boom. For giving us this. The Interdax. Oh, my gosh. If they let us have this here in America, brothers, yeah, you're going to see a different Shamari. One day I'm going to come out here like the dude on my comments the other day. Ah! Ah! Bang! Bang! Ah! Yeah, I'm going to get crazy up in this bitch. If this is for America, look. And if they let us turn down the leverage, though, that's the thing. That's what makes the OKX thing amazing. You can turn the leverage off. So at the beginning of when you buy a contract, right, you're here at price. Yeah, and it moves 100 times or 100 times up or down, right? Well, you want to turn the leverage off because if it goes down a little, like, bang, you're going to lose like 10 Gs, like right away. I mean, if you can hodl, you can hodl it. But you'll probably get margin called, so you turn it off. So if Bitcoin goes down $100, okay, you only lost $100. If it goes up 100, all right, you're still only going to make 100, but that's fine for now. But then once Bitcoin, because it's going to, we know that because these are Bitcoin futures, Bitcoin ETFs, Bitcoin, all these products that are coming out. Yeah, when your Bitcoin gets to like 5G, yeah, then you turn the fucking leverage on. Then you turn leverage on. You bought down here at 4. Now it's up at 5. Turn that leverage on. Bang. Oh my gosh, brothers. I'm going to keep you fucking posted. You don't worry about that. You do not worry about that. Because here in America, brothers, we are going to get our maximum returns. Bang. We're going to make these sons of bitches pay a premium for our goods. Don't worry about it. Shamari's on it. Bang. Poppy would love you, brother. Bang. Yes. Who's this guy here? Jay Selby. Bang. See you, brother. Who's this? Milimo Ivans. Bang. See you, brother. I think I know more about food than I know about my girlfriend. Dude, your girlfriend, is she going to like that? I hope you're a chef or something. Lack, this son of a bitch right here. Bang. 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 Yes, son of a bitch. He knows who he is. Love you, brother. Bang. And then Bob. Bang. Love you too. Bob 844-1320. Get your airdrop stuff. Did you guys go do the airdropper, the Hurricane Master one? I gave you that last night. Well, he gave it to us, actually. So, bang. Go get it if you didn't. Bang. Yes. All right, brothers. Oh, look at these. Oh, new subscribers. All right. Or followed me. Oh, they're not called subscribers in Twitter. They're called followers. All right. Followers and subscribers. All right. Who followed? Herm Cardona. See you, brother. Bang. Security consultant. Oh, you're a pen tester. That's funny. I was going to be a pen tester when I was a kid. Yeah. I got my MCSE and shit like that. I was going to start pen testing. That's penetration testing of networks. Oh, what did he say? Oh, he's an army guy, paratrooper and shit. Yeah. Oh, and a special agent. Yes. That's one of the brothers we want on our side, on our team. Bang. Welcome to the family, sir. Hold on. What's his name? I got to welcome him personally. Welcome, Herm Cardona. Bang. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Who else we got? Mark R. Gagne, MAPP. Yes. He's a director of this and that. Yes. Fancy Pants. Bang. See you, brother. Moonji Ravi Kumar. Bang. See you, brother. What else we got? Who else we got? Yes. Tonight's a good night. Gagne and Associates. See you guys. Private Scene Data Consultancy. Yes. All right. Who else we got? Well, can't see your face there, buddy. Hold on. Oh, we already did you. All right. Bang. You already got bang. Yes. DP Entertainment, the brother. Bang. Yes, sir. And there's the airdropper. Bang. Hurricane Master. Bang. And look. So that's the one you got to get, that Indonesia coin thing. Yes. Go get your Indonesia coin thing, guys. Bang. All right. Oh, there's the brother Edwin. Bang! He said he listens to this when he's working out. I don't know, man. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. You know what I mean? Working out, you're kind of doing stuff, right? You should be concentrating when you listen to this. Big B, bang! I'm a chef by schooling, handyman through years of trade work experience, and a freedom enthusiast. Oh, okay. He's one of these libertarian guys. Freedom. Yes, he thinks Bitcoin's going to take over the world, does he? Who has his eye on the crypto game? Yes, sir. Thank you, Big B. But, is that a Tron lover thing? Hold on. I think he's got a Tron symbol in his shit. Hold on. Let's look. Let's look. See? You see that? Is that the Tron one? Yes. Maybe that's one of Pollywood's boys. Speaking of Pollywood, let's give him another. Bang! Look. Stephen Holt. Love this, brother. Bang! Yeah, fucking XRP is fucking dead. Yes, well. Yes, brothers, that's how things go. And Radster, there we go. Let's finish it off here. Bang, there's Radster. All right, brother, good. Let us shill it and kill it and get you back to your wives. Bang, and lives. I've been yapping. So, guys, we had a good show. VeChain and Amazon, look, you want a blockchain. Yo, one click, they said. Blockchain as a service, one click on Amazon. So, good for VeChain hodlers. Bang. And good for people who want a blockchain. Well, just head on over to Amazon, click a button, and bang, there's your blockchain, buddy. You're good to go. Nasdaq, Bitcoin, and Ethereum indexes. Bang, nice. Good to bring us the price discovery. Yes, and that should give everyone, their ETFs and futures should just be getting approved from now on. If this all works out. So let's see. I don't want to get too excited yet. And ARSX, like I said, yeah, they're talking about Ethereum, right? Let's get some Ethereum futures. Let's get some Ethereum ETFs, and let's expand this market. Let's get the liquidity in here. The more liquidity, okay, well, SEC, the more liquidity we have, then you can't complain about price manipulation. Come on. So that's it, brothers, for today. We had a good one. And that's about it. So let's shill it and kill it and get you back to your wives and lives. Look, people, subscribe below. Press the little bell so that you get these updates every day as soon as I do them. And look, my name is Shamari Clark. This is the favorite time of my day. I'm a 19-year trader, and I love doing this, and we're going to make money. We're going to make millions. You're going to make millions. We're going to make millions. Bang. Just keep an eye on the investors. Bang. Build a cryptocurrency warehouse. Nice. And you got to build it now. Got to build it now. Here come the countries, whole countries now. Let me remind you, Malaysia, Thailand, Jamaica, Philippines, Indonesia. Bang! And here comes the UK this summer. So look. Get your stuff now, brothers, all right? So this is Shamar Clark. Love doing this for you. Favorite time of my day. Bang, this is Shamar Clark. Bang, I'm always on duty. Yes. Over and out.